Nnamdi Kanu next court hearing will be his last day in DSS custody. Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer. Well, this is what all Biafran agitators had been saying, that Nigerian government should release their leader and also comply with the UN directives. The UN has asked Nigerian government to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally and, I swear, pay him compensation. So Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer has assured Kanu's followers and Biafra supporters that God will do a great thing. Maybe this Nnamdi Kanu next court appearance, which has been shifted, to September 13th, that is next week, Tuesday, 2022, might be his last day in DSS custody. The hearing of appeal court filed by the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, against the Nigerian government will now hold on September 13th, 2022. The appeal is marked CA/ABJ/CR/626/2022. The Court of Appeal Abuja Division had fixed the hearing of the appeal for October 11, 2022, but the date has now changed. The appeal is challenging the remaining 7 counts filed against the IPOB leader by the government. Ifeanyi Jefo, the lead counsel for IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu, described the development as welcoming and sign of good things ahead. Chukwu Okike Abiama is on the throne and shall forever remain on the throne. He said, Your relentless prayers and supplications are positively imparting. Ejiofor told Daily Independent on Wednesday. Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court, sitting in Abuja on June 28, refused to grant bail to Nnamdi Kanu, just as she did on May 18, 2022. Chief Mike Ozokome-san have filed a second bail application requesting the Federal High Court to vacate his earlier order directing that Nnamdi Kanu must be tried in absentia following his inability to attend the trial. Specifically, Kanu wanted the court to set aside the order it made on March 28, 2019, which issued a bench warrant for his arrest. Ozekome had argued that the court was misled to deny Nnamdi Kanu bail, insisting that facts on the ground showed why the IPOB leader fled the country. However, Justice Nyako, in her ruling, refused to grant bail to Kanu, saying she was not convinced as to why Nnamdi Kanu breached his previous bail conditions. The court therefore insisted that Kanu must explain why he jumped bail before he could enjoy another favorable discretion from the court. But ruling on the fresh bail application on June 28, the trial judge held that the fresh application was an abuse of the court processes, having earlier been dismissed. The court reasoned that the fresh bail application filed by Kanu was an attempt to force the court to litigate on issues that had already been dispensed of. However, Justice Nyako advised Nnamdi Kanu to seek redresses at the appellate court if he felt otherwise. Kanu has been charged with a treasonable felony by the Nigerian government. He is facing 7 counts bordering on the alleged offense after 8 counts were struck out by the court. So guys, just like what Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers have said, that they they have faith that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's next court appearance, might be his last day in DSS court study. Honestly speaking, Nigerian government have to do something concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release, because they themselves, they understand that they have no case against this young man. So why keeping him? Apart from that too, an international working group on obituary under UN has asked Nigerian government to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally and as well compensate him, for unlawfully arresting him and all that. They didn't even stop there. They also indicted the Kenya government, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was adopted in Kenya, from Kenya to Nigeria and all that. So Nigerian government have to do something, because they know they have no case against him. And this group that have asked the Nigerian government to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally, they are not just anyhow, you understand? So maybe they just they talk or whatever. This group comprises scholars and experts who specialize in human rights issues and related laws. So they have studied Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case and find out that Nigerian government, is holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unlawfully. And that is why the International Working Group declared the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu, as unlawful and an infringement on his international human rights. You understand? So Nigerian government should play along and release this man, because they know they have no case against him. Even in Nigerian constitution, self-determination is not a crime. So why holding this man? I'm dropping it here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you.